hurry, hurry. Step out.
Schmidt Beer, the brew that grew to be best in the great Northwest.
Your finest craft beer, barkeep.
Man to man, smoke Roy Tan.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, here are Greg, Scott, and Dan coming at you ice cold and unfiltered.
Yes, indeedly do. Welcome in, everybody. It's the Unfiltered Gentleman. Thank you for listening. Thanks for joining. Thanks for drinking along with us. I am Greg. Over there, that's Scott.
Hey, boys and girls.
And that's Dan.
Hi.
You're so plain.
I think I was one of the boys and girls.
Oh.
I hope so.
Oh, God. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for spreading the word about the show and telling your friends. Keep telling your friends about the show. Speaking of show listeners, big shout out to, and they were just here a couple weeks ago as the top listeners, Arlington, Virginia.
Wow.
We got some fans out in Arlington.
I guess so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
FBI loves us.
Oh, shit.
Is that what that's about?
I think so.
Oh, God. Never mind. Shout out to someone else.
Could be the CIA.
Could be, yeah.
But
so thanks to the non-governmental agencies in Arlington, Virginia, who are listening to the shows, or some of the ones that do work for the government that don't want to arrest us.
Please don't.
Yes. And if you guys want to post pictures of your beers, make sure you hashtag show us your beers as well as tag us so we can see what you're drinking. Don't forget to rate and subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. This week's burp word of the week is marshmallow. And I used to say that the burp word was so that, Scott didn't throw up into a microphone. It's been a little not so gassy lately.
Yeah, I've been sucking lately.
Yeah, so marshmallow is our burp word of the week.
Marshmallow.
We'll get to why in a little bit. If you guys want to show Scott how it's done, leave a voicemail.
Please.
Leave us a voicemail, 805-538-BEER-2337 with the burp word. Say your name and all that good stuff, and burp word us up.
Yeah.
We'll play it on the show.
This is Joe Marshmallow, something like that.
Right, yeah. Don't sound like a barking dog, though. Try and sound like the burp word.
Actually, really a burp word.
Right, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, anyways. Marshmallow is our burp word. We have a lot of stuff to get to today. Some crotch chalk. Of course, Beer Baby of the Week. For the Bullpen Beer, we're going to play a little Will Scott Pour It Out.
All right.
Oh, cool. Yeah, honestly, this is probably like more Will Greg Pour It Out at this point. Scott has...
Which is more likely than...
Yeah. Because I have a little history with this beer, which I'll get to.
Oh, boy.
And, of course, a lot of booze news. But I'm feeling parched. So let's wet the old whistles.
Let's get it
Grab
done.
your libations, pals. It's time for Beer of the Week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
Yes, indeed. This is Big Sky Brewing's Space Goat Pale Ale. You may remember Big Sky. They have Moose Drool, one of my favorites.
Okay.
This is 5%, 40 IBUs, has a 3.56 on Beer Advocate, and a 3.49 on Untapped. From the brewery, it says, and it's in all caps, so I guess I'm supposed to yell? I don't. It was in all. Here we go.
That's what it means.
Crystal and Galaxy hops are combined to produce a thirst-quenching beer with citrus undertones. How was that?
Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, that's from the brewery. I just read what they give me. So, we might need to switch this up a little bit, because this I got because it was on sale at Total Wine, less than $1 per beer.
Wow.
Which really means that we are. It's been a while.
It has.
Pockets like you know this. Boozing, budget beer on tap. It's hopeless. We all sober, beer so fly. Can't buy, you know this. Boozing, hops and malts. Oh my, stay focused. Boozing on a budget.
Yes, we are. So I walked into my local Total Wine, and they had this 6-pack on sale for like $5.99.
Nice.
And I said, well, you can't pass that up. And you also can't teach that. So I picked it up. It's pretty decent for less than $1 beer.
No kidding.
It's a 5% pale ale. Not a lot of nose to it. I don't know about you guys. I don't smell a whole lot, but the flavor, you get just a little bit of tropical and citrus in there. It's not a strong, it's a real easy to drink pale ale. It's one of those like hot day. It's probably on sale because summer's over. It's one of those hot day beers that you can put down real easy. It's only 5%, so you can put down a bunch of them and not get smashed.
Yeah, it's very very smooth.
Yeah.
Very smooth beer.
I'm thinking it's a Sunday beer for NFL.
Yeah, all day Sunday.
Yep.
I'm guessing it doesn't have the mouthfeel that Dan normally is looking for.
No, I will say that it does have very bold flavor though for a pale ale.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
Nothing pale about it.
Yeah, it's tasty, goes down easy, and it was less than $1 a beer.
Yeah,
and
that's the kicker.
Yeah, the Chargers wouldn't know, but too soon.
Kicker? What's a kicker?
Yeah, too soon.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so this is Space Goat from Big Sky Brewing. Yeah. By the time this goes up, they might have Novak. But,
Bring back Young Ho.
Yeah, he was so good.
He was the man.
Yeah, he was, and his name was Young Ho.
That's right.
So there's that. All right, cool. So we'll be drinking on this for a while. We'll get to our bullpen beer in a couple of few and find out who may or may not pour this out. Let's see what grievances we have.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for crotch talk.
I have a grievance.
Oh,
dear me.
Fuck. Am I pissed?
Wow. Oh, geez.
So I think it's no secret that I'm a fan of the barrel-aged beers from Firestone. All their new, the Sticky Monkeys, the Heldorados, all that stuff. I think we all like them. They're all delicious. So when I saw this new one on the shelf a week or so ago called Dark and Stormy, I thought, good. Another one from Firestone. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. Picked it up. It's one of their boxed beers, so it's fancy. It's barrel-aged. Picked it up. They say it's like a mix of Eldorado and Velvet Merkin. 2 great beers. Can't go wrong. With an addition of lime and ginger.
Ooh.
I got a little iffy, but I thought, if anybody knows what they're doing, it's gonna be these guys.
Gotta trust them.
Yeah, they're gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a bottle.
Reputation.
Yeah, I mean, what is it's like $12 for a 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
Poured it into my fancy Firestone glass. Like we went balls deep on this one.
Man.
Oh wow.
Good God, did it taste like shit?
Oh no.
Really?
Like
no.
Like I think I was gonna do a Will Scott pour it out with this beer, but I didn't want to pay $12 to watch you pour something out. Like I think this could be the one, or at least the closest we'll ever get. This was $12 and about 13% of liquid shit.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
What did it taste like?
Shit.
It tasted like a super strong Captain and Coke, like mostly Captain, with a hint of Coke, with a bunch of ginger and lime in it.
Oh,
wow.
If that makes any sense. And it was so. And so luckily, Brian, who was on the show a couple weeks ago, I knew he had one, and I texted him. I said, "Have you had that Dark and Stormy yet?" He said, "No," and I described what I just described to all of you. And he goes, "Well, now I have to try it." And so he's texting me as he's pouring out. He goes, "Well, it pours a nice liquid shit." Yep, you got the right thing.
Oh man!
And he tries it, and in short, agreed completely with me on the taste or lack thereof. It was awful. I cannot pour out a $12 beer. I just pounded
Drink it. Yeah, you had to do it.
Of course, yeah.
Plug the nose and pounded it.
Yep.
He did the same thing. Just oh god, it was awful. So if it was not $12, I would have poured it out. It was so not worth drinking. I don't know what happened, Firestone. And then I started reading Untapped reviews of it. I thought, I wonder what everyone else thinks. Maybe I'm weird or something. And it has like almost a 4.0 on Untapped.
Wow.
One guy wrote like, I don't know what's wrong with all these LA pussies. I don't drink this.
Come on.
I was like, hey, this LA pussy likes the flavor of beer. That's what's wrong. This doesn't even taste like beer. So.
Come on, yeah, we don't got to get all our emotions mixed up in this. Calm down.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, sir?
Why bring the pussy into it?
Yeah, I don't know where he was from. So, but anyways, if you guys have not tried the Dark and Stormy from Firestone, allow my $12 to persuade you not to drink the Dark and Stormy from Firestone. It is just not worth it. Unless you like chugging strong beers because they taste like shit. So yeah. Also, I just wanted to mention that I went drinking with the other team. I went out drinking and did some sushi night with Nicole from the Booze League, as well as Big Dick Nick, who's on our team for fantasy football.
Correct.
So it wasn't completely the other team, but it was a lot of fun. We got very well hydrated.
Right on.
They brought over, I bag on Institution a lot. I don't like their hoppy beers. I don't think they're very good. But Coley brought over one of their coffee dark something. I forget what it's called. Good God, was that delicious? It was so good. It tasted like you were drinking cold brew, and it was phenomenal. I always like the dark stuff that Institution puts out. I just don't get the hype around their IPAs. I don't think they're that great. Sorry, Institution. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. So that was fun, and we, I got to find out all the secrets of the Booze League and all that.
Oh yeah, those deep dark secrets.
Oh my god,
those are game changers.
Yeah.
Oh man,
closets opened and skeletons came running.
Oh man,
so I think we got it this week.
You're gonna do some damage.
Yeah, they really are gay, huh?
Yeah. Whoa. No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They just Wiley. How dare you?
Oh yeah.
That's not nice. Anyways, anybody else have any grievances? Are we all happy this week? How we feel?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think I got one.
Oh, good.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, real quickly. The NFL week NFL season's upon us.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I just got this deal now with like the contractual obligations that they have to show like certain games at certain times.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, like week 4, there was a shitty game going on between the Patriots and the Dolphins.
Yep.
Where, everyone knew the Dolphins are going to get rolled, and they did.
Right.
The undefeated Dolphins got rolled by the Patriots.
Shocking.
It always happens.
Yes, I was forced to watch that one.
Yeah. But did you watch to a point where it was like 38-something, and oh fuck this shit, we're switching it over to a better game that's happening in Atlanta between the Falcons and the Bengals, and that game was going on, and that was a nail biter, and it was so fucking good, and it was right down to the last down. There is like 15 seconds on the clock. And there's, I think the Bengals have 2 downs. They're in the red zone, and they're down by 5. So they need a touchdown.
Sure.
And here's this thing coming across the screen. It says, "We will be leaving this game to give you to Los Angeles Rams." And I go, no, you're not.
Oh, Chargers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay then, yeah.
Come on. And I was like,
What's their kicker?
Yeah, it was the Chargers 49ers game. Yeah. And I was like, no, you're not. Give me 2 more plays.
Really?
Dude. So one more play happened. I'm like, okay, this is going to be the last play.
Oh, come on.
Give me one more play. Where's like the human interest in this? Like, where's the human emotion saying,
kidding.
like, if someone's going to change the channel on me, it's like, okay, I can wait like a couple minutes.
8 more seconds. Yeah.
8 more seconds for this
see the
final
end.
play.
I can miss the beginning of the Clippers game.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, even if you get
I
all
still call them the Clippers.
bent out of shape, I'm pretty sure nothing's going to happen in the first 2 minutes, not of game time, but of program time. Like, they're just busy getting to the lineups. They're busy doing the coin flip. There's still things happening that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
And here's this game coming down to the wire. He's going under center, and boop, changed it. Right to the game, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Standing for the national anthem?
Yeah. Meanwhile, I get this update from Bleacher Report saying like, Bengals won it on the last play.
Come on. That sucks.
Andy Dalton
I hate
tossed
when they do that.
Yeah, a touchdown pass to AJ Green, who's on my fantasy team, and I wanted to see that, and I was totally fucking robbed of it.
Hey, NFL, fuck you.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's ridiculous.
If they were smart, it would have been like, if you want to finish this game, go subscribe to the NFL Network.
Right.
But they don't even do that. It's just like, well, we
so
gave you a little
stupid.
tease, and now we're contractually obligated to show the Clippers game.
But like I said, if it was a person, they would have had their finger on the dial, and they said, okay, if they don't get this, we're changing
It's
it.
the end of the game. Come on.
Yeah, and even if it's like an overtime situation, I just wanted to see if it would go to overtime. I'm not asking for the overtime. Just let me see the last plays of the game. There's no more timeouts. It was the last plays, and they just.
And how about this? How about a little compromise here? You need to show that Clippers game so bad. How about you bring that up with audio, and then you have a little picture-in-picture of the good game in the corner?
Beautiful. I love it. I'll sign up for that.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, my God.
We still get the beginning of the Clippers and the Niners with their commentary, but we get to watch the end of the game you actually wanted to watch.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's dumb.
I was very pissed.
Just like how I'm a Niners fan, and I can only watch Niner games if they're playing the Clippers or the Rams.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's super annoying. Luckily, the in-laws have DirecTV, and they're up north, so I just sign into their DirecTV account, and I watch all the Niner games, which is really just like 3 hours of wanting to slip my wrist.
Well, now, you guys got beat hard.
I hope you're not paying for that.
You mean we have beat hard again?
Yeah, instead of Garoppolo.
You know what's funny? Somebody the other day goes, so who's your quarterback now? I was like,
beat hard again.
I was like, yeah, it's CJ Beathard. He's like, who's that? I was like, the same guy we had last year. Like, he was our starter last year until Garoppolo came over.
See?
Really?
That's why the Patriots wouldn't let Garoppolo play.
Because
he gets
too
hurt.
good?
He's
He's fragile.
Yeah, he's fragile.
Damn.
Yeah. So, and for anybody listening who's like, why are you calling them the Clippers? It's because on the scoreboard, their initials are LAC.
Oh.
And as someone who grew up as a basketball fan, it's LAC is the Clippers.
And,
even I do that.
And then, you know, in that argument, to kind of piggyback on that, one team always ends up being the Clippers anyways. In this case, it's the Clippers. In New York, it's the Mets. You know what I mean?
And if you think about it, the Chargers really did follow the Clippers like path of like starting in San Diego.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And coming up to LA.
Wow, good call.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then sucking for many years.
But wait, they were in LA first.
Who was?
The Chargers.
Oh, where did they start in LA?
They started in LA. They went
before my time.
They went to San. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a young lad.
Yeah. Back when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Nice, indeed.
Yeah. So,
but I do the same thing. I see LAC and like LA Clippers. Oh no, LA Chargers.
Yep. Clippers playing the Niners today.
Yeah.
Clippers.
Maybe the Clippers can kick. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Not worse than the Chargers.
Yeah, man. Wow.
So who's the worst coach?
Between the Chargers and the Clippers?
Yeah.
Oh, Doc Rivers is the worst. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he should try to...
Mijo. Kick the ball.
Where is Mijo? I traded Mijo. Where is he?
Oh, I know. Yeah, Jerry West, get that fool out of here.
Yeah, Jerry West knows what's up.
Who is this? It's Mijo.
It's my Mijo.
Yeah, get him out.
Get your Mijo out of here.
Oh, dear. That is a good grievance. Yeah, I hate when they do that shit.
Yeah.
Just give me picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
Or tell me to sign up for something.
Correct.
Or whatever. I'll go like something on Facebook so I can watch it.
Yeah, I was very surprised that they just totally dicked
coming
everyone
up
on
as
that.
the Chargers, whoever or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see the end of this.
Here's the real problem: is you were surprised. Don't be surprised because the NFL is a bunch of assholes.
Well,
That's stupid.
I was like, come on, they're not going to be a bunch of dicks and on the last play do this. Like, come on, there's got to be something where they'll say, now we'll switch. But they're like, nope, boom, gone. See you later.
Yep, just what Dan was saying we weren't. We are. Yeah,
just be like ESPN. Was it last week when they're doing the National League tie games, and they're showing the Cubs and the Brewers?
Mm.
Oh yeah.
And towards the end of the game, they said, okay, the Dodger game has started. If you don't watch it, go to ESPN.
Go to another channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
because they have like 18 ESPN.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's the ninth inning. If you want to see this exciting game, you can. Yeah. Otherwise, you can switch the channel, and then when this game is over.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
And then explaining it at the bottom of the screen does not help. It just pisses me off even more.
It's even worse.
It's
I'm drunk and I'm having to read that you're going to be an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
That does not help.
Yeah, I didn't call the cops come out and it's not good.
Yeah, exactly. All right, old timey word of the week: sneaks by.
Ooh,
sneaks by. It's gonna be a stretch.
Some guy that sleeps around.
No, it's a sneaking, cowardly man. Sneaks by.
Huh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So Scott's a sneaks by.
Saying.
Oh man.
There's my good example. We haven't done examples in a long time.
We have not.
No,
we need some though.
Yeah.
And that's good for me.
Does that help you understand it?
Yes.
That was
me. Yeah.
That was very Beavis and Butthead.
I'll show you how a man drinks beer.
I love that one.
I remember one time he's like, what's a butthead? He's like, you're a butthead. It was when Butthead lost his memory or something, got hit upside the head, and he's like, you're butthead. He's like, what's a butthead? He's like, you're a butthead. So that's his description. So
that show was so good.
Yeah, God.
Bring it back.
Yes.
Well, when they brought it back, it wasn't so good.
Oh, that's right.
And it was the same show with different voice. It was weird.
I don't remember that. I remember when they brought back Ren and Stimpy, and it was just really stupid.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was terrible too.
God, they shouldn't bring back shows.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? Don't bring it back.
South Park is still good.
Yeah. How about just replay the old ones?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Make it HD because I hate when it's square. All right. Let's move on to bigger and better things.
This one's a classy dame with a great palate. It's Beer Babe of the Week.
Yes, indeed. And our Beer Babe of the Week is That First Sip. Sorry, Scott. Underscores
Lord.
in
All
between.
over the place.
Yeah, that_first_sip. Follow her on the Instagrams. In this picture, she is drinking one of my favorites, Stone's Woot Stout.
Oh, woot woot.
Woot Woot, which is delicious. And while drinking the Woot Stout, she looks quite easy on the eyes.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Very, very easy. So there's that. All right. So make sure you follow her at That First Sip. All right. How are we doing on beers? We got a little beer left. So let's start the news. Okay. And then we'll swing it back around to a little Will Scott pour it out.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
Yes, indeedly. Oregon, the state of Oregon, has launched the first statewide refillable bottle system in the United States. So breweries are now giving out bigger, thicker bottles in hopes that you will bring the bottle back and just clean it and refill it. Like
Free refills?
I don't know about free refills. My guess is they're probably offering some sort of like discount if you bring it back. But if you bring it back, they will clean it, and then you can just refill the same bottle instead of going through a bunch of bottles, and it's all eco-friendly and stuff. So, good job, Oregon.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
Just like the regular beer bottles?
yeah, but they're thicker. Like
okay.
I'm sure they're probably bombers or growler size. They're probably bigger than.
Well, because like
12
we do
ounce.
growlers here.
Yeah, I think this is they didn't show the bottle. My guess it'd be at least a 22 ounce.
Okay, gotcha.
And they're made of thicker glass.
Oh.
It's probably a 32 ounce. That's half
Like a
growler.
bomber or something?
It's got to be something, because why would you bring it back a 12 ounce bottle?
Yeah. That would be silly.
That'd be a lot of work for a little bit of beer.
Oh,
I
man.
drove all these miles to refill this little 12 ounce.
Bring back your 6-pack of empty 12 ounce bottle. That just doesn't make sense. This is great. A drunk man mows a South Carolina's stranger's lawn. St. Helena Island, South Carolina. Police say a man who had too much to drink took upon himself to landscape a South Carolina woman's yard. The Island Packet, I guess is their newspaper, cites a Beaufort County Sheriff's Office report that says the woman reported a man who rode around her property on a lawnmower before urinating on the grass Saturday. The report says she told him to leave the yard, but he couldn't understand her. Responding deputies...
Oh, boy. I could go a lot of ways with that one.
Responding deputies found the shirtless man on the back porch, and he told them that he was, quote, just walking on the beach. He also said he was working on a job site in the area and had permission to be on the land.
Nope.
But the woman disputed both of those claims. He's charged with public disorderly conduct, and his name has not yet been released. So I guess he mowed her lawn and then watered it, too.
I don't have a problem with the mowing of the lawn.
Right.
Yeah, go for it.
I wonder if that's what he was doing first. Like, hey, I'm going to just mow this person. I'm going to mow the
Mowed it,
lawn
then
today.
watered it.
And then she's like, hey, get off my lawn. He's like, oh, shit, it's somebody else's lawn. And then he's like, well, I'm doing her a favor. This thing was horrible.
Yeah, it looked like shit.
Yeah, and then she just kept yelling at him. He's like, I'm going to piss on this shit. I'm going to finish the job, and I'm going to piss on it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what happened.
Either that or Scott has just signed up for Uber lawnmower. Yeah.
All right.
I did.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You call and they come mow your lawn.
That's right.
Yep. A woman was hurt after falling out of a drunk driver's truck. A man has been charged with drunk driving after a woman apparently fell out of his moving pickup truck on I-2 just west of wherever the hell this is. The 66-year-old man driving a 2018 Chevy Silverado was heading west at around 5:45 when a 29-year-old woman fell out of his pickup near Bass Boulevard exit. She was rushed to the hospital. The extent of her injuries and her condition are not yet clear. The driver was booked on charge of DWI. Harlingen police are still looking into all the circumstances. How bad of a driver was he that she just jumped out?
They charged him?
Yeah.
He didn't fall out.
Yeah. I want to know, was she like in the bed of the truck and fell out, or was she inside and opened the door?
That could be.
I have questions.
Yeah.
And they are not satisfying my answers.
Yeah, I'm saying he did nothing wrong.
Well, I mean, the drinking while driving kind of.
Yeah, but he didn't fall out.
That's true. He's not the faller outer.
Yeah.
But this,
It could be.
yeah.
She could have been in the back of the bed. I remember a dorky friend of mine that nobody really liked. He was like,
I know I didn't.
He was in the back of
Hate
a
that
bed of somebody's truck, and some chick's truck actually. And he was trying to be a dumbass, and he was like in the back, like holding like a piece of rope or something. And she was like, I'm gonna gun it. He's like, yeah, do it, gun it. And she fucking gunned it, and he went rolling in the back of the truck. It was so funny, dude. Oh my god, especially because nobody liked him, so it was so funny.
That made it so much better.
Oh yeah, I was. Oh, thank God.
But he didn't fall out of the truck.
He didn't, because the tailgate was up, so he just hit the back of that.
Well, this story made me begs the question. I still 2 weeks in a row.
A lot of questions.
Speaking is hard. What have you fallen out of while drunk?
While drunk?
Yeah.
Oh man.
'Cause I'll start things off. I was, I think, 21 or 2.
Oh my god! I know where we're going.
Yeah. And I was living in this apartment, which was technically not an apartment. It was like I guess condos or whatever. There were apartments that were converted to condos. Anyways, I was renting from the owner, whatever. And they were trying to sell units, so they had this big party where it was like invite all your friends because they're trying to sell houses to the friends and whatever. And so they had this tent in the middle of the parking lot. It was like a circus tent, and they actually had circus acts going on inside. And they also had 3 open bars within this tent. Open bar, dude. And so I was at work, and at the time I was working with my buddy who also lived in the complex, and both of our girlfriends started texting us because we were staying late, and we're like, hey, you need to get back. There is a circus in our parking lot with free alcohol. And so we immediately left work. We're like, fuck it, we'll finish tomorrow.
We're sick.
Yeah. Well, it was like 7:30 at night. Like, we had stayed late to finish some shit. We're like, nope, we're finishing tomorrow. And we ran home. And by the time that him and I got in there, it was only like 5 minutes left of alcohol service.
Oh, man.
Like, well, there's 3 bars. Like, what kind of damage can we do? And I think it was 15 minutes because we started off like the first 5 minutes going from bar to bar, just pounding like the hardest, like whatever quote unquote mixed drinks. It'd be like vodka with a hint of soda kind of thing, just trying to get hammered like while it was still free. And then we realized like we're never going to keep up. Let's start ordering beers and then taking them outside and like hiding them. So we ended up with about 36 beers, all open, of course.
Oh man! So you had to pound them.
Well,
they're gonna get warm.
So here's the thing: we were gonna just like take them back to one of our apartments, and 4 of us or 6 of us, whatever, just party it up, on all this free booze. Well, we found out that there was an empty unit near where this tent was that they were using as the quote unquote public restroom. So we went and we just took over this public unit and we brought all the beers that we had and we just started inviting people. And we were also telling people as they were closing the bar, like, go grab more beers and meet us up at, whatever apartment was, like $250, And so we ended up with this huge party of a bunch of strangers we didn't know, but that lived in the complex and some were, I guess, like looking to buy or whatever. So I am just shit-faced because I ran from bar to bar pounding shots and now I'm putting down these beers that we stole. And I'm outside on the little balcony thing, second story. I'm sitting on the railing of the balcony, and I'm talking to somebody, and all of a sudden, security guard walks in. And we immediately, I didn't realize it at first. Somebody goes, security guard, and it scared me. And I went, oh, fuck, and I fell off the balcony.
Oh, man.
Fell off the balcony, second story. I landed on my knees in this,
oh my God,
planter bed. It was a bunch of wood chips, and these wood chips just took chunks of skin off of my... I just had these huge gaping holes in my knees. I was like, fuck. They got in and, hit my head. That would have been a really shitty way to die.
True. Yeah.
So I stumbled my way back upstairs, and I'm super drunk, and now a little, fucked up from the fall.
Yeah.
As I get upstairs, I fall, kind of stumble into the hallway wall, which is stucco.
Oh.
And then I, scraped up my hands and my forehead.
Oh, man.
It was so bad. And I finally made my way back in the party, and my girlfriend at the time was like, what the fuck happened to you? What? I was like, I sort of fell off the balcony. Of course, she was like, well, you're fucking... I got the riot act. It's like, well, you're so dumb. Why would you do that? Thank God my buddy's girlfriend was like, let me take care of you. Let's go back. Let's get you bandaged up. My girlfriend was an absolute C word. And I told her I'd see her the next Tuesday. But... my buddy's girlfriend was extremely friendly, brought me back to their apartment and bandaged me up and helped me up. But good
Holy
Lord, yeah.
crap.
Fell out of a balcony.
Hey, happens.
Yeah, it did. It definitely did. So that's my drunk falling story.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you guys have anything.
I have a story where I guess it was during... I didn't fall out of anything, but it was my housewarming, and I was kind of just getting everything prepared. And in my backyard, when it's not full of weeds and dog shit, there's it was, even when it's nice and mowed, there's this big dip in the backyard.
Okay.
And I remember telling everyone, I was telling my buddy, because we're setting chairs up and tables and stuff, because it's, Mexican, it was Boys in the Hood style barbecue back there, Hey, hoes got to eat too, So
English speaking Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. So I was telling my buddy, I was like, oh man, I go, dude, there's a dip right here. Someone's gonna fucking eat shit right here. I bet you someone's gonna eat fucking shit. And then party's going. I mean, I and it's crazy. We're playing beer pong. We popped the screen doors out of my house, you know, the windows, the screen windows, and my brother's like serving drinks to people outside. So there's like lines to the windows of my house for drinks and stuff.
The window.
It is full on going on.
To the wall.
And somebody calls me over for something while I'm playing beer pong, and I'm walking over, and sure enough, I hit the fucking dip, and I fucking eat shit. And I knew about it. But I was so fucking hammered that I just fucking ate it, and everyone was laughing at me. And I was laughing at myself.
Of course they were laughing. How could they not laugh?
I was cracking up. I was like, I'm the one that fucking did it, man. And I was like, so yeah, that was my story. Just
That's
fucking
nice.
eating shit.
Oh God, you didn't fall into any dog shit, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't have a dog yet.
Oh, okay, good. Because that's some massive shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
Labrador.
man. Oh,
Good
God.
Lord. It's a bomb.
Yeah. Scott, any drunk falling stories?
The only one that comes to my mind is years ago we used to go up north to big family parties, and my wife's aunt used to have a huge house, and we'd been their parties were like all weekend long, so we got there Friday. We got hammered. I had to wake up in the middle of the night and go to the restroom. We were sleeping in the living room, and to get to the bathroom, there's like 2 steps you have to go down to get to the bathroom.
Oh, that's dicey.
I forgot the steps were there. So I'm just like walking across the floor like, there's no steps, and I ended up on my face.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I've told this story before, but I'll keep it short. There was a time I got so drunk and I was staying over at someone's house that I needed to go to the bathroom, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I walked into his closet.
Oh, damn.
I kid you not, it got to the point, like I was so drunk, first of all, that I slept in all my clothes. Like I woke up in my jeans and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And which happens.
Happens.
And a lot.
Yeah, and I get into the closet, which I think is a bathroom, to the point where, like, I kid you not, I had whipped my junk out, and I'm like, dick in hand, finally, last second, had to, pinch it back off. Thank God I realized it, but then that was a long walk, because once I realized that wasn't the bathroom, I was like, where is the bathroom? I thought this was it. So then I'm like, I kind of, already started, it hadn't come out, but you allowed yourself to think I'm in the bathroom, so it's hard to stop that flow from coming.
Yeah,
especially when you're
hammered. Yeah, and I am stumbling through the stranger's house looking. Oh God, I finally found it. Boy, was that the best piss of my life. So that wasn't a falling story, but
that's funny.
Woo, buddy. All right, should we call the pen?
Let's call the pen.
Yeah, let's call up to the pen here, if it'll play.
He calls to the bullpen for
beer.
He does indeed. While these guys spread the beer amongst themselves, I'm going to read a story. This story is why we're having this beer, and then I'll tell you my story about it.
Oh, right on.
This we are drinking is Garage Brewing Company's Garage Marshmallow Milk Stout, 7.1%. It has, I won't even tell you what it has on the ratings yet until we get into it. This was on the Full Pint, where I get a lot of our booze news from. It says, in the glass, Marshmallow Milk Stout looks completely opaque black, though it's more of a clear cola brown. Pouring out of a can, ample mocha-colored foam surges up and stays put for several minutes. Bringing up the glass, you get an interesting aroma of root beer and cream soda. It smells a bit like artificial vanilla extract has been added. You dig in, flavors of licorice, cocoa, vanilla, and root beer have combined for one interesting experience. However, I don't get anything specifically that screams marshmallow, which is not surprising since marshmallow is just whipped corn syrup and gelatin. It's medium-bodied overall with a nice cream mouthfeel. Though milk stouts incorporate unfermentable lactose sugar, Garage's take is a thankfully not sticky, sweet, or syrupy. In fact, it's lighter-bodied than I imagined for a 7.1% milk stout. There's some ashy bitterness from the roasted malt that helps balance things out, as bittering hops for this beer are practically non-existent. It's only got 9 IBUs. A bit of spiciness in the back continues to remind me of root beer. My wife mentioned vanilla ice cream and root beer for a resulting root beer float-like flavor. Overall, I can see why Marshmallow Milk Stout has become a big hit with their fan base. It's relatively easy to drink, given its ABV, and rewards you with some interesting flavors focused on vanilla and roasted malt. All right, that's enough of listening to me read. Let's really find out what we're here to find out. Will, in this case, anybody pour this out?
I love that song, by the way.
It's like the most simple yet best song we have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, have you had a chance to try it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Scott, you want to start us off?
I'll start you off.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
You actually enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dan.
I gotta say, man, like we drink a lot of IPAs and things like that, and very rarely do we go down to Sweet Town. But if I was gonna have like a like someone say, hey, after your meal you get a nice little treat. And I'm like, well, what is it? It's like, well, it'll get you drunk. I go, oh, really?
Sure.
And I'm like, okay, sign me up. And, dude, like, I kind of like this right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll stick out like a sore thumb over here.
Okay.
As the minority who does not like this at all.
Okay.
So I got this back when I was in San Diego over the summer. I think it was in June. We were just cruising through the grocery store. We had a couple of growlers, but we just wanted like a couple of cans of something to open that night. And so we'd never seen this before, and it has a pretty decent score on Untapped. It has a 3.97. Beer Advocate gives it a 4.15. And so we thought, let's give it a shot. Like, let's see how it is.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just oversensitive to it, but all I really taste is that fucking black licorice.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I taste marshmallow.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was funny you said like I don't really get a lot of that, but even off the smell I could smell the marshmallow.
Yeah, the reviewer does not get marshmallow. I very much don't get marshmallow.
Okay, so that was a reviewer, but you also don't.
Yeah, what
really
I was
get a
reading
lot
was
of it.
from somebody who reviewed it from the Full Pint.
Oh, okay. I thought you threw your own editorial.
No. I'm not the eloquent.
Oh, okay.
This is from thefullpint.com. And GT Wharton, whoever that is, reviewed it. So him and I are on the same page as far as not getting any marshmallow. To me, it just tastes like a bunch of fake, like artificial flavors and black licorice with maybe like a hint of root beer.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I get all of that. I almost feel like it's like a s'more or something that I'm drinking.
I don't taste the black licorice.
I don't either.
Wow.
I mean, maybe that's what I'm tasting and I'm not recognizing it or something.
Maybe.
But I don't know that there is an overpowering part of it that doesn't allow the marshmallow to get too sweet and really lame. Because that would be like, oh God, this is too sweet. Something is dulling it, but it's very welcome.
Yeah, I saw this review come through, and I thought, you know what? I still have some of these cans left because I can't fucking stand them, so let's try them on the show. I thought his review was interesting because it sounded like he was saying good things, but was also saying all the things that I agree about the beer. It's like, it doesn't taste like marshmallows, but it's really decadent. But it tastes like black licorice, but it kind of tastes like root beer. So I found his review interesting. He brought up all the points that I think about it, but then somehow wrapped it up and said it was a pretty good beer.
Yeah.
Which I do not enjoy this at all.
Yeah, it's not a drink that I would say, hey guys, we're going to watch the game and have some barbecue and here's some marshmallow beer. You know what I mean? Like, but it's definitely something that, I don't know, like I said, it like when you poured it out, it did look like Coca-Cola or something like that, like a soda. And then, when you...
it's super thin.
You would think, like, it's so kind of, sweet and tasty. You'd think it would be sticky or something. Like, there's something sugary about it, but it doesn't look that, it doesn't feel that way. So, I don't know. I kind of dig it. But it's definitely one that I'd have to be in the mood for. Like, it's like, I'm going to have a treat.
Right.
I'm going to have some of that marshmallow beer in my fridge.
Yeah. Well, I can't always be right. The brewery says pure decadence with none of the gooey mess, and if you can close your eyes, you'll picture yourself nestled around a campfire. And none of that rings true to me.
I see that.
That's
I'm
funny.
there, man.
How funny. I love this because, people always say, like, people have different palates, so it's okay to like things other people don't like. And I think that's absolutely true. It's always funny when I'm pouring at festivals or whatever, and people are like, oh, it's not my thing. It's like, I know that's kind of the fun thing about beer tasting or wine tasting is it's not always your thing. But this to me, and the lady friend agreed with me, it was just so horrendously offensively awful and just reeked of like artificial sweetness, not reeked, but tasted of artificial sweetness and black licorice. And I couldn't stand it.
And that's interesting because I was going to ask you, like, do you like chocolate?
Well, here's the thing. I love chocolate, but I love dark chocolate. I do not like milk chocolate. It's too sweet for me.
Huh, okay. So, and I remember you said you liked ice cream too, so like you do have a sweet tooth. It's not like you're completely dull to it.
No, yeah. I mean, I know that ever since I went weirdo with my sort of keto diet, I have become more sensitive to sweet things.
Right.
Sweetness is much more like, sweet to me nowadays, but I still drink. I love big, imperial stouts and chocolate stouts.
Right,
and
yeah,
coffee
that's
stouts.
true. Yeah, the
I love
coffee
that.
stouts,
I love
yeah.
those wintry stouts. So it's not like I'm opposed to chocolate flavors in my beer or anything like
Chocovesa.
that. Oh, god damn it.
Right? That's true. I should have known right there. You're right. That's
It
an
is
answer,
almost
man.
Chocovesa season.
It is.
Wow.
That is one of our best traditions here on the show, is having Chocovesa every year. But yeah, this to me is just borderline undrinkable. To be fair, I am not pouring it out, but I would much rather drink many other beers that I have in my fridge right now.
Okay.
So
Me too.
yeah, I bet.
No, but I like it.
All right,
It's good.
Well,
Good
fair
stuff.
enough.
Yeah.
Not everybody has to agree, and you're all fired.
Well,
It's been good.
Get these sweet tooths out of here.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these people?
What are you, children?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that was interesting. I wondered what you guys would think, and clearly I'm in the minority here. So, all right. Back to the booze news. A drunk man over across the pond lost his keys down a trash chute in his apartment and tried to go in after them. Firefighters had to cut him out of the wall.
Oh, damn.
Yes. So note to selves, if you lose your keys down trash chute, don't dive in after. It's not as wide as your fat ass.
Oh, man. What the hell?
Yeah, it must be an English thing. Or
Was
something.
he trying to be like, I don't know, never mind, like Gizmo from the Gremlins where he falls down the laundry chute? But this time he fell down a fucking trash chute.
I have to admit, I've never seen Gremlins.
You never seen Gremlins? Oh, man.
There's so many movies that I've never... Like, you should just stop being surprised. Like,
That's
people
true.
mention good movies all the time, and I'm just like, nah, I haven't seen that.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, Gremlins is not a good movie. But it is a good Christmas movie.
Like, I haven't seen Godfather.
Well,
oh, I saw that.
have you seen Goodfellas?
Nope.
Ah, fuck.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't see that.
Because I could see Godfather not being like, some people
Well,
might
'cause
say
it's-
too long, too boring, not
Yeah.
enough boobies. And I get that.
It's an older movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I remember in film school, that's the thing. I went to film school, and I hate most movies. I was forced to watch Citizen Kane because it's the best movie.
I wouldn't
ever. I fell asleep.
I can't watch that either.
Yeah, I never saw that.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to be good and everything, but I won't watch it.
I think I saw all the Godfathers.
I stopped after 2. I won't watch 3. I refuse.
Oh, okay.
Here's one for you. I haven't seen any of the Rockies.
Oh,
Saw
fuck.
them all. Saw 'em
That's
all.
right. We had this conversation.
Did we?
We did.
A long time ago.
And I was like, dude, you got to watch Rocky 1.
Yeah, never. Like, I've seen bits and pieces or whatever, but like
Yeah.
I've never actually seen Rock. In fact, I've never seen The Wizard of Oz all in one sitting. Like, I've seen a little here.
Nobody
and there.
really
seen
needs
it,
to
but,
see that. Nah.
After the first time, I'm like,
Yeah, come on. Yeah, but I mean, you would like Rocky 3.
I would.
Oh yeah, it's totally like 80s and
I
like
got all the
Mr.
Rockies.
T's in it. Yeah.
Oh, that's one with Mr. T.
Yeah, and then Drago after that, and Rocky 4. Oh,
man,
come on,
yeah.
those are good ones.
If he dies, he dies.
Although I will argue, Rocky 4 was just like 6 montages molded into one movie. Right? If you bought a ticket for that back in like '88 or whenever the hell a movie came out, wouldn't you feel kind of cheated? Like they're showing like the first montage was Rocky 3. It's like I've seen this movie already. I don't need a reminder.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it's all them just working out, and then like
Right.
yeah, it's like it's all the music. Like there's no easy way out when he's driving around in his Porsche or whatever, and it's like a montage. It's like I just saw this.
Gotta be a montage.
Yeah, and they wrap up like that montage of There's No Easy Way Out. They wrap up like the first 20 minutes of the movie you're watching. It's like, I just saw this. I don't need a reminder. What do I need a music video to remind me what I just saw right now?
Everyone needs a montage.
Oh my God. And some people, I don't know. Drago was a good enemy, but that movie was not as good.
Interesting.
When you get down to the nitty gritty, like I said, I think there was like 15 minutes of new footage. And everything else was like, and then the
It's like a best of Rocky.
Yeah, and then the boxing does get like progressively worse after Rocky 1, right? I mean,
because he gets older.
yeah, they're just like swinging at each other's heads after Rocky 1, and it's like boom, boom. Like any other fight, they would have stopped it in like the first round. Like, dude, you're getting hit in the head like 50 times. You gotta end it. You're done, man.
It's more like what you want to see boxing. do.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Put your
They
hands
won't,
down.
they won't allow you to do it.
Get
so,
get right in the face, Mayweather. Put your hands down, you bitch.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, fight like Rocky.
That's right.
I like the Rocky movies.
And me too.
Yeah, I've seen so little in the way of like I had this thing where I only want to watch.
Adrian!
Yeah, I only
Okay,
want to watch
sorry.
comedies ever, like shows, movies, whatever. Like I have enough shit in my life. I don't need to stress out while watching TV.
That's true.
Like my girlfriend likes to, or excuse me, fiance likes to watch.
fiancé.
I get yelled at all the time for that,
Oh, boy.
but not by her, by all my friends.
Oh.
Like, do you think you're my fiance? Like the girl I have sex with. All right,
Yeah,
That-
come on.
I bought a ring for and have sex with. Like that. That's who I'm talking about.
Wait, you're having sex? Oh my god!
Oh, this just got real awkward. But she likes to watch like those, like cop dramas and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I don't need to. I just want to laugh. I went to work today. I want a beer and I want to laugh.
Yeah,
but Rocky's like the underdog win kind of.
Yeah,
movie.
and it's funny. Only the first one is a real serious drama. After that, like it gets really like silly serious. Like,
yeah,
80s serious.
It takes itself a little less seriously. Yeah,
it gets fanny pack serious.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's good. It's good.
Interesting.
Good movies.
All right, we'll end it with this. Real quick, we won't end it with Rocky.
Why not?
We could. We could just get out of here.
I'm just kidding.
Real quick, I just wanted to cover this. It is Oktoberfest time, and it seems like a good time to talk about hangover cures. BuzzFeed has put together 18 hangover cures that seem so wrong yet so right. These mostly seem extremely wrong. Let me know if you guys have had anything close to any of these cures. Number 1, Gatorade, Emergency, Alka-Seltzer, and a double bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Wow.
All that except for an Alka-Seltzer, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I do Gatorade, and I do actually what's it called? Baconator from Wendy's.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Really?
That's my ultimate cure.
Nice.
Love it.
I'm more, when I have a hangover, I want breakfast foods. Like I want like a pound of bacon.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Interesting.
Give me some of that.
Number 2, egg drop soup and lemonade. Seems weird. This seems redundant. Number 3, Pedialyte and Gatorade. So you can eat both?
No, that's too much.
Both of them?
I will say about the egg soup.
Yeah, egg drop soup and lemonade.
Soup. I will go for like pho.
Yeah,
something like that.
I think that's further down on the list actually.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, cold Chinese food. I won't go there. I'll go cold pizza.
Cold.
I love some cold Toppers pizza. I know that's very local specific, but cold Toppers pizza when I'm hungover, fuck yes.
I still got to warm it up for what I've tried it cold, but I still got to warm it up.
Oh, I like fridge pizza.
Really?
Oh, that's my jam.
No, I think my brother rolls that way actually.
Yeah. Let us know, listeners. Let us know who likes cold pizza, who likes warm pizza.
Yeah, or what's your hangover cure?
Yeah. I mean, when it's fresh, of course I want it as hot as balls.
Right.
But like if it's yesterday's pizza, I love that shit
like
right out of the
pizza.
fridge.
I like cold
the
pizza.
little tapatio on top.
It depends on my mood.
Interesting.
Sometimes I like it cold, sometimes hot.
When it's that time of the month, you want to warm it up.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
Which is most of the time.
Yeah. Number 5, swimming in cold water.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's silly.
But you leave a never mind.
It's number 6, sugar snap peas and water. That's so weird and specific. 7, and Coley from Booze League. This is hers. Pickles and pickle juice.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
She'll drink that shit, and she swears by it. Says she feels fresh as a daisy every time.
I think I'd throw up, and I don't throw up when I'm drunk.
Maybe that's what you need.
Yeah, no, right?
That's true. Boot and rally. Number 8, beef ramen with a lot of sriracha and flaming hot Cheetos.
There you go.
Oh man,
something like that.
Yeah. Here we go. Number 9, a bowl of hot pho.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Number 10. Oh, this is so disgusting. Milk.
Milk?
No.
Yeah. I hate milk as it is. I really don't want it when I'm hungover.
My stomach would be like, why are you giving me this? You know I don't like it. And we're fucking hungover.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yep, you're throwing up again. Thanks for the pickle juice and the milk.
Oh, pickle juice. 11, chocolate milk with some chocolate pudding.
Nope.
Seems redundant.
That seems
That's
awful.
Bill Cosby drinks.
Oh, God. Oh.
When he's hungover.
Number 12, Dramamine, which is like an anti-motion sickness thing.
No.
Number 13, sugar and salt dissolved in a glass of water. If you're going to have that, just grab that Go Play IPA. It's got potassium. And electrolytes.
There you go.
Right?
Get that potassium.
Dude, I got to try that next time.
Yeah, we should get that and get real drunk and have it the next morning.
Have it the next morning when you get that cramp in your leg and wakes you up.
Well, you know what you should do? You should have one before you go to bed
and
then have one the next morning.
There you go.
Yeah, get that potassium going.
Yeah, that way you don't look cramp.
Yeah, before and after. Number 14, take a long shower with no soap. They're very specific. With no soap.
No.
And listen to Adele.
What?
In the shower?
Yeah, this is weird.
Oh, come on.
This one I might be able to get on board with. Honey barbecue Fritos and wild cherry Pepsi. I hate Pepsi. Cherry Coke or cherry Dr. Pepper.
Sometimes I feel like soda can pick me up a little bit.
You know, when I'm hungover, Diet Dr. Pepper is my jam.
Wow. Is that right?
I don't drink soda anymore unless I'm severely hungover.
Right. I feel like that too. It'll make you burp or something.
Yeah, it just feels good.
Yeah.
Number 16, cucumber sandwiches, Advil and water. I don't know what the fuck a cucumber sandwich is.
I think, Advil and water. After that,
how much
anything will
Advil?
probably work.
Yeah.
Like a whole bottle of Advil.
Yeah. Try to OD on that shit. This is definitely written by a girl. A bowl of ramen, a Diet Coke, and a Disney movie.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. And number 18, this is up there with the worst, tofu and Pedialyte.
Whoa. Tofu.
Missing. And I'm not that Mexican, but menudo.
Yeah.
I thought that
I
was
heard menudo's.
Yeah, that's like the
great for
original cure for hangover.
I can't get over what menudo is, so for me, it's pozole.
Okay.
I love pozole.
Pozole is good too.
Yeah, it's like the same thing, just without the gross parts.
It kind of is. That's true.
Oh goddamn, pozole is so good, especially when you're hungover. You get your liquids in, you get some spicy. That's what you need is spicy when you're hungover.
Yeah, exactly. I'll co-sign that.
Yeah, I love spicy shit when I am hungover. All right, anything else? Should we wrap shit up and go find some more beers? Indeed. All right, everybody, thanks for listening. Keep spreading the word about the show. You can find us at theunfilteredgentleman.com, on social media at theunfilteredgentleman, except for Twitter at unfilteredgents. You can drunk dial us or send us your brew report of the day at 805-538-BEER. It's 2337. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
And you can also, shirts up on the website, theunfilteredgentleman.com. Click on the store. Got Drink Local going. We got the craft beer toolbox as well as Stay Hydrated. Go check those out. In the meantime, make sure you're staying hydrated and get the pickle juice ready if you are staying hydrated.
Damn, I don't know. I can't co-sign that. I don't know about that one.
Okay, just whatever you do, don't drink milk.
Yeah, we can agree that.
Yeah, no milk. So, all right, on that note, good night, everybody.